What's good, 2K fans? It's your man Lethal back with another video. Today's video, I'm not trying to do too much explaining, man. I just want y'all to enjoy the content. This is me, Capalot Blaze, playing against Comp. I know a lot of people like Comp games. I like to watch Ragers and different things like that, but I think people have forgotten about park, playing in the playground, going to the neighborhoods and stuff like that. Like, to be honest with y'all, a lot of content creators and everything have abandoned 2K21 on PS5 or Xbox Series S, and they've been playing, the PS4 version or the Xbox version of it. And to be honest with you, what 2K has done this year is pretty amazing. You think they have created a whole neighborhood just to have content creators tell them that the game is broken and all these different things. I know when it comes to 2K, it's always about the gameplay. And don't get me wrong, there are some things in the game that I don't like, but it's all an adjustment period. At the end of the day, like, basketball's always been about playing against playing against the best competition. As much as things were broken early on in this game, and I didn't get it when it first came out, apparently that's when it was the worst, because that's when all the hype build-up is. I'm not mad at what 2K did this year. I mean, to be honest with y'all, the only reason why content creators are not playing, the PS5 version or the next-gen version is just because a lot of people don't have the console, so a lot of people are not watching that particular content. If everybody had the PS5, trust me, that's what everybody would be doing. This has been backed up by information every time a new generation console has come out. Once everybody got their hands on the next gen console, that's what everybody wants to watch, because that's where everybody wants to get better. Right now, it's still a large number of people without the next gen console, so they have nothing to look forward to as far as content wise. They seen all the clips out there that they needed to see regarding the game, and all they doing is waiting to get their hands on one. I have plenty of friends on my friends list who are still playing PS4. And so that's not saying that the PS4 version is better, even if your favorite content creator says it is. That's just simply not the truth. The truth is there are not enough people who have next gen consoles, so in retrospect the views are down as far as 2K21 next gen. But to be honest with y'all, like, yes, the game can use some improvement, especially in the system build department, but this year they literally allowed you to pretty much create whatever type of build you wanted. Alright, you cannot fault 2K for that. Like, everybody making a power forward is the same way as in other years where everybody made the same style point guard. Like back in 2K18 when everybody made the same style center. Like, it's always been like that. Whatever is popular, that's what people are gonna make the most. I know in 2K19, everybody made small forwards because everybody wanted to be a pure lockdown, because you can do so much with them. You could shoot, play defense. Some people figured out how to dribble. Like, everybody had that particular build. So there's never gonna be a game where there's not gonna be a popularity amongst a certain archetype, or build. That's never gonna happen. Alright, as long as content creators keep coming out with content and you like and subscribe to them and you see what they doing and you want to be like your favorite content creator, whatever they deem to be popular, whether it's pro-am, park play, or whatever, that's what people are gonna make. Alright, I always try to make the best version of a point forward that I can make, because that's just what I like to use. But this year I even had to redo my build, because I started off like everybody else. I had a power forward for the badge count, but that doesn't suit me. I've never been one to really do the meta, so I end up making a point guard who's really, really good. But I believe this facilitating finisher, once I get him maxed out at 99, will be the best created build I've ever had in 2K. He's 6'9", 215 pounds. And the fact that I can handle the ball well enough to get by people, I can still get passes, but defensively, Like right now, I'm using this build. I do not have clamps. So when you see me standing in front of these ball handlers, I don't have any clamps. And I'm still able to hold my own against anybody. So once I get this build maxed out to 99 to where I have the attributes and the badges exactly where I want them, I believe I will have the best build in the game. Even better than any power forward anybody ever created, even though I won't have nearby as many badges. Alright. It's a popular thing to believe the more badges you have, the better your build is, because 2K over the years has really favored badges, but I think with 2K allowing you to make whatever you wanted to pretty much this year, attributes were more important than badges for the first time in a long time, which is the way I always thought it should be. But attributes heavily way more than badges. If you don't believe me, most people felt like you can get away with having no interior defense as long as you had Rim Protector Hall of Fame and Intimidator Hall of Fame. Right? That's what most people thought. But as you see, a lot of people this year have complained about the number of contact dunks that happen. Alright? To my experience, I always put interior up on my builds. I do not get dunked on nearby as much as I see other people do it. Alright, so I can, in centers that I'm going up against that have high interior, high block rating, along with those badges, I don't get the contact dunks on them nearby as much. So I don't think it's a thing where something is completely broken or overpowered. I just think people all made the same build. And when you make the same build, you're going to get the same results as everybody else. So if you made a build with no interior and people with no interior get dunked on, well, guess what? If you made a build with no interior, you're going to get dunked on a lot. All right, everybody has like a 90-something drive and dunk. So that's going to be what it is. All right, other than that, man, y'all have to stop hating on 2K so much. Give them the credit for what they have done right. Like, they gave people an entire city. Not just a neighborhood, an entire city. You literally have 4 boroughs where you can go and ball out. Not to mention you still have rec, still have pro-am. It's little courts around the city. I wish, they can do more with the city. Like, probably throw in football in there, something for people that just don't want to do something different. Put a football field out there and let people work on their players so they can play football as well as basketball. Have like a 7-on-7 or something like that. I think that would be dope to put in a video game where you have an entire city. Nobody really uses the mod court. But I do wish they would do something as far as like a practice scenario for teams. But other than that, I give 2K credit for what they got right. That's all I'm saying. And they'll continue to get better if y'all can give them constructive criticism instead of just feel like y'all can do a better job than what they do. Other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the content. It's been Lethal. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.